All right, lesson 15 is called surface area, and all surface area it's simply the total areas of all the sides. So for example, if I have this box-looking shape, to find the surface area, I'm going to find the area of the top, I'm going to find the area of the bottom, I'm going to find the area of the front, the back, and the two sides, or in other words, 6 sides, and add all those areas together, and that would be my total surface area. Now in a shape like this, maybe a can or a pop can, it's the same idea. I got to find the area of the top, I have to find the area of the bottom, and I got to find the area of the side there, the curved side. A shape like this, which might be, kind of, you can see a triangle and a rectangle or square involved there. I need to find the areas of all the sides, and that's going to be my total surface area. Now let's go back to a formula that we're going to use to find surface area. And if you don't already have this, make sure you've written it down in your notes. Surface area is simply the area of the top plus the area of the bottom plus the sides. And what we call the sides then is lateral surface area. So in math, another name for sides is lateral. They're kind of interchangeable. Now, how do you find lateral surface area, or mostly we call that LSA? How do we find the sides? Well, we take the perimeter of the bottom of the shape. So we take the perimeter of the bottom, and we multiply that by the height of the shape. And that'll give us the side. So it makes sense that no matter what type of figure I have, as long as it's uniform and the sides are straight up and down, that I can take the area of the top, find the area of the bottom, find the area of the sides, add them all up, and I've got the total surface area. Now let's go over an example of that. So in this, I've got a box-looking shape. I'm going to make this a little smaller so I have room, and with the given dimensions. Now let's find the surface area, the total surface area. So I'm going to find the area of the top. Now the area of the top is what dimension? So it's 8 by 6, so 48. Now the bottom is the same area, 48. So now I've got the top and the bottom, don't I? I need to find the sides or the lateral surface area. So to find the lateral surface area, by our formula, we find the perimeter of the bottom. So the bottom is 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 8. So the area, or the perimeter of the bottom, let's see, 8 and 8 is 16, and 6 and 6 is 12. So my perimeter then is 28. Now I take 28, and by the formula, I take the perimeter of the bottom, and I multiply that by the height. And the height of this is 7. Okay? So we take 28 times 7, and that's 196. So my surface area would be 48 plus 48 plus 196, and I add those up, and I'm going to do that. So 48 plus 196, and I get 292. And this, since it's area, it's always squared. So in this case, we'll say units squared, since I don't have a label on it. Total surface area. Now let's take a look at this shape. Maybe this is your pop can. Maybe we want to find the amount of aluminum in that pop can. Right, so I'm going to find the area of the top. So to find the surface area, I'll find the area of the top plus the area of the bottom plus the LSA, the sides. So the area of the top is a circle. So to find the area of the circle, I take pi times radius squared. I'm going to take 3.14 times 3 squared. Make sure you square it first by order of operations. And I'm going to take 9 times 3.14. So 9 times 3.14. And I get 28.26. So the bottom is 28 plus 28.26. So now I've got the top and the bottom, the surface area. Now I need to find the sides. So for the sides, I'll put this in red. I need to find the perimeter of the bottom. Again, I'm referring back to that formula. Lateral surface area, perimeter of the bottom times the height. All right, so let's see, it's a circle. So to find the circumference of a circle using radius, it's 2 times pi times radius, which is 2 times 3.14 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6, so what's 6 times 3.14? So 6 times, let me try that again, 6 times 3.14 is going to give me 18.84. So the circumference of the bottom is 18.84. Now I'm going to take that times the height of 7 to finish out my lateral surface area. So take this times 7, and I have 131.88. So 131.88. Now add those up, and I'll let you do that on your own. Add the 3 of those up, and that would give you your total surface area, and it'd be units squared. Okay, let's take a look at one more example. Now, this is you might look at this as maybe a tent shape. So in other words, the front of a tent, you know, it's kind of that triangle shape, the back is, and then you have slanted sides. Now the problem with this is, remember what I said is that with the lateral, the sides have to be straight up and down if you're going to use the formula that we've been talking about. So what I need to do here is I need to take this, this figure, and I need to kind of turn it mentally so that the bottom and the top now are the triangle sides. And the sketch here that I have doesn't really represent that real well, but right now if you were looking at a tent, the sides are slanted, aren't they? I can't use that formula if I don't have uniform or straight up and down sides. So I got to take that tent, I got to tilt it on its front, or one of the ends, so that the bottom and the top are now the triangles. And then find the surface area. So to find the surface area, we'll take the area of the top, plus the area of the bottom, plus the LSA. Okay, now remember the top and the bottom now are triangles. Now there's one piece of information we need here. We need to know the straight up and down height of the triangles. So I'm just going to put a number in here just for the sake of example. Let's say, let's just call it, I'll say 8. Right? So what's the base of the triangle? 4 by 8 is 32, divided by 2 is 16. So the back, or the top of the figure would be 16. Now, how about the lateral surface area? So find the perimeter of the bottom. So remember the bottom now is that triangle shape. 6 plus 4 plus 6. So I have 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 4 more is 16. Now take that times the height of 7. And I get 112. So I have 16 plus 16 plus 112, and I'll let you finish that out. You add the 3 together, and it's in units squared. So this is surface area, and all surface area is the total areas of all the sides.